all my self care family and friends. Welcome to another episode of the Room to Breathe podcast. I am your host, LifeCoach614, and I'm so thrilled to have each and every one of you here with us today. Whether you are listening from the comfort of your home, on your morning commute, or while you're out taking a walk, I'm just grateful that you've carved out this time for yourself today. Now, before we dive into today's episode, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying the show, don't forget to tap the screen, like, comment, and share. Your support helps us to connect with more amazing people like you. And if we're not friends already, please be sure to give us a follow, subscribe to our channel so that way you never miss out on our latest content. Now, I also invite you to visit our website at theselfcareclub.org. We've got some awesome affirmative apparel, motivational merch, and a bunch of free resources designed just for you. It's all about empowering yourself and embracing your journey. Remember, we're in this together, supporting and uplifting each other every step of the way. It is time for us to choose to prioritize our well being, to embrace our growth, and to find peace in the present moment. So let's get ready to breathe, reflect, and grow together. Let me see some green hearts in the chat if you are ready today. Thank you. Brooks, I see you in the building. Mr. T, I got you. Nikki B. Moore, Jersey Girl, Buddha. We had Janelle in the house, I think, and Rochelle. Yep. We got Janelle and Rochelle. Thank you guys so much. Um, so our topic of discussion today is about apologies, y'all. We do a lot of conversing about forgiveness and the need to let some things go. And today I just want to simply talk about that apology that they gave and how it's just their attempt to get back in. And so I thought this would be the perfect topic to touch on for today. And so today, like I said, we're just going to dive right into this. And I know that this topic may ruffle some feathers, right? But I just feel like it needs to be addressed, right? These fake apologies. You ever have someone from your past reappear out of nowhere and try to slide back into your life with a conveniently timed, I'm sorry? But deep down, something about it just feels off, right? Janelle said, ouch, here we go. We starting off early, right, Janelle? Listen, maybe it's not because, you know, or I'm sorry, maybe it's because it's not really an apology, right? It's just a key that they're hoping will still unlock a door so they can get back into your life. And let's be real. Some apologies aren't even about making things right. They're about regaining access to your life. And in this season, we are not handing out free passes to people who have proven that they can't be trusted with our peace. Right? We're no longer giving passes. We're not spinning the block no more. So today we're going to break it all the way down. We're going to talk about how to recognize a fake apology, why some people believe they're entitled to your forgiveness, how to set firm boundaries without guilt, and why it's okay to move on without looking back. So I hope you're ready for some truth. It may get a little bit messy, but hey, all I got to say is not every sorry deserves a second chance from you. And you know what? In fact, let's start with this. You don't owe anyone access to your life just because they said I'm sorry. I know. I know. Some of y'all were raised in environments where forgiveness was taught as an automatic reset button. You were conditioned to believe that as long as somebody apologizes, the right thing to do was to let it go and act like it never happened. Am I right? Let me ask you something. How many times have you done that and ended up hurt again? How many times have you taken their apology, forgive, forget, and then they hurt you again? Thank you, Janelle. See, forgiveness is powerful. And it doesn't just mean like erasing the history. Mr. T said plenty of times. Brooke said too many times. Ouch. Right? It's like, forgiveness doesn't mean erasing history. And it definitely doesn't mean reopening the door that God already closed. If someone apologizes, but their behavior stays the same, was it even a real apology? Or was it just their strategy to regain access to your life, to regain control over the situation? Right? Now, let's get into the different types of fake apologies because, y'all, it's more than one. And I need y'all to be able to spot them before you revisit that same cycle again. So, let's talk about how to spot a fake apology. Some apologies are simply just manipulations wrapped in nice words, right? If you've ever been burned by an insincere apology, you probably already know these signs, but we're going to still go ahead and call them out. Okay? We're going to give them a name. We're going to give them their little 5 minutes of fame. Number 1, the I'm sorry, but apology. How many of y'all have experienced that? Y'all done heard the, well, I'm sorry, but it's like, I feel like this is probably the easiest one to recognize because it already comes with the excuse attached, right? I'm sorry I hurt you, but you were acting crazy that day. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm dealing with my own problems. Like, hold up. A real apology doesn't come with conditions, right, Mr. T? What up, Coco? If someone apologizes while still making it seem like it's that you're partially at fault, then that's not accountability. Right? That's not accountability. That is what up, Chalk? That is manipulation. So if somebody apologizes to you and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, but," baby, that's not an apology. You are um, merely trying to manipulate the situation. You still trying to be in control of something. When someone is truly sorry, they take full ownership of their actions. Thank you. Okay, they'll be willing to take full ownership of their actions, and they don't try to justify the harm that they've caused. They simply acknowledge that they caused harm, whether they meant to do it or not. So again, that's the first one. Now, the second type of apology I need y'all to be on the lookout for is the let's move on apology. Have y'all had that? Thank you. Let's talk about the let's move on, right? This is when someone doesn't even actually apologize at all. They just pop back up into your life like nothing ever happened, right? Instead of acknowledging their wrongdoing, they just casually re enter the conversation. They're the ones who show up with the text, "Hey, stranger, how you been? I saw something today that reminded me of you." Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then what's funny is when they slide back in and you think, okay, we finna have a pivotal moment in this relationship. Maybe they're about to apologize. You know, when you start to bring up the past, they hit you with something like, "Dag, you still mad about that?" They tell you, "That was a long time ago. I thought that was in the past. Why you bringing up old stuff?" Right, Coco? And so you get to decide when it's time to move on. That's how this works. You wrong me. Yeah, they tell you still on that. I see you still on that bull. Right, Janelle? And so all of a sudden, we be standing there looking like, oh, so it's on y'all to see how long. You know what I mean? Like you get to dictate the time that it takes for me to move on. That's not how this works. A real apology requires acknowledgement and accountability, not some smooth re-entry. And then, of course, y'all, number three, I feel like is another one that's really common too. Number three is the let's get things back to how they were apology. Yeah, like it never happened. Let's just go back to the way things used to be. Because of course, they like the old you, the you that lacked boundaries, y'all. And so this is when when someone's apology isn't about healing, right? It's about restoring their comfort. They want that old thing back. They didn't miss you. They simply miss what you provided. They miss the love. They miss the energy. They miss the validation. Or even material things, right? Maybe you've given material things. Hey Kel, welcome in, sister girl. What up, Hollywood? And so they just want that old thing back. And their apology it's just a way for them to get back in with you. They don't want to heal the relationship. They just want to gain access to the benefits again. They don't want to acknowledge the damage that they've caused. They just want access restored, right? They don't want to do the work. They just want to skip to the good part, right? But here's the thing. If someone's apology is more about their comfort than your healing, it's not an apology. It's manipulation. And there are always going to be people who feel entitled to your forgiveness. All right? So let's talk about why some people truly believe they deserve to be forgiven when they've shown no signs of change. What up, agent? The first reason that these people feel entitled is because they're used to you being the bigger person. See, you've started healing, and so you've decided that when they go low, you're going to go higher. So they've gotten used to you being the bigger person, so they expect you to just just forgive them. You're the bigger person. You're healing. You're more stable, right? Some people know that you have a forgiving heart. They know that you always take the high road, and they just assume that no matter what they do, you'll always find it in your heart to give them another chance. But let me remind you today, you guys, you are not required to keep playing the role of the bigger person at the expense of your own peace. Let me say that again. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Let me make sure this mic is turned up. You are not required to keep playing the bigger role, the bigger person, at the expense of your own peace. Okay? Another reason is because they think that time equals healing, right? Some people assume that just because time has passed, everything should be okay now. It's water under the bridge. Forget about it, right? They think that everything should be okay. And what's even funnier is that they think that distance has erased damage. Trey's mom, welcome in. They think that because they put a little space between it, because they've allowed a little time to lapse, that, all is fair. The distance erased the damage. It took away the pain. But healing doesn't work like that. You don't get to skip the work just because months or even years has gone by. Thank you, Mr. T. We don't get to just brush right over the hurt you caused. You gonna need a doctor after all the ouches. Can we get is there a doctor in the house? Somebody gonna need a little extra healing today, right? So again, so we know that, they think that you're the bigger person. We know that they feel like time and space has healed it all. The third reason, y'all, It's simply because they're running out of options. They ain't got nobody else. They ain't got nothing better to do. Right? So again, I'm going to be real with y'all. Some people don't come back because they miss you. They come back because they ran out of other options. Maybe they've lost their other source of support. Maybe they've already burned bridges elsewhere. And now they're hoping that you'll still be their backup plan. Y'all, don't be their contingency plan. If that person never made you a priority, why are you even an option? Money Million. Don't be an option. Yeah, I know it's a little bit messy, but it's true, right? And you have the right to say no. Y'all hear me? You have the right to say no. You are allowed to tell these people no. You are allowed to decide that an apology isn't enough, that the words alone aren't enough. You are allowed to set boundaries to protect your peace. Okay? Pretty, welcome in, love. You are allowed to forgive someone but still revoke access. Apology heard, right? Access still denied. Forgiveness is about you, not them. It's about releasing the weight of resentment from your own heart. Hey, Miss Veronica, welcome in, love. Again, forgiveness is about you, not them. It is about releasing the weight of resentment from your own heart. But reconciliation, that's optional. If someone truly values you, they won't just apologize. Yeah. They'll show you through their actions. And if they're not willing to do that, then they don't deserve access to you. Okay? I need you to ask yourself this. Does this person actually care about making things right? Or do they just want back in? I want you to ask yourself, am I accepting this apology out of guilt or because I truly believe that they've changed? If I let this person back into my life, will they bring peace? Or are they going to continue to serve the same hurt? Because let's be clear, your healing is not a revolving door. You've done entirely too much work to heal yourself. So there's no need for you to constantly spin the block. You don't have to keep letting these people back in. And at the end of the day, the best apology is changed behavior. So if the person is coming back and they have a bunch of words, but very little action, or the actions that they are showing are still the same behaviors that made you close the door in the beginning, keep that door shut. Keep it shut. We're not going to keep doing this again and again. I'm not going to keep opening the door and allowing you to hurt me time after time after time. Right? So listen, before we wrap up, I want you guys to take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it, exhale from your mouth. Do it again. Breathe in through your nose, hold it, exhale. We're going to do it one more time, but this time when we exhale, we're going to let go of the guilt that is tied to accepting every I'm sorry that comes our way. We're going to forgive ourselves for accepting apologies that people didn't deserve. We're going to forgive ourselves for giving access to the people who didn't deserve it. Deep breath in. Exhale. Remember, not everybody who apologizes deserves a second chance. It is time to let go of the guilt that says you have to accept every I'm sorry that comes your way. Not everyone who apologizes deserves a second chance. And not everyone who leaves your life is meant to return. I really believe that it is time for us to stop reopening doors that God has already closed. That relationship sometimes has just run its course. Growth means learning to discern the difference between an apology that comes from genuine accountability and an apology that is just a strategy for reentry. And in this season, we are protecting our peace, right? In this season, we are prioritizing our peace. We are choosing positivity on purpose. We are choosing our peace over being left in pieces. We are moving forward without looking back, right? Keep your eyes on the road in front of you. And yeah, I look in the rear view and I see some things and some people and some situations trying to creep up on me. But you know what? I got my eyes focused forward. I got places to go. I got goals to crush, right? So we are done allowing fake apologies to manipulate us into reopening doors that should have stayed shut. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you to tuning in to the Room to Breathe podcast. And listen, if this message resonates with you, let's continue the conversation. You guys can always find me at selfcareclub.org. And, you can feel free to connect with me on social media. And like I said, I just really want to take this opportunity to say thank you for joining us. As always, again, if you've enjoyed the show, please be sure to give us a follow. Subscribe to our channel so that way you never miss out on our latest content. And like I said, don't forget to head over to the website at selfcareclub.org. There you can book a personalized one on one coaching session. We also have affirmative apparel and other motivational merch, as well as a bunch of free resources that are designed just for you. So, whether you're looking to elevate your self care game or you just need to find a little extra inspiration to help get you through the day, know that we've got you covered. I thank each and every one of you for being a part of the Self Care Club community, and I am excited to connect with you all again soon. But until next time, I encourage you to keep breathing, stay positive, and remember that you will always be supported here at the Self Care Club. Don't be afraid to take up space and make a little room for you to breathe. I pray that you all have an amazing day on purpose, filled with nothing but purpose. And I look forward to connecting with you guys again soon. As a special treat, I do want to take this opportunity to also, um, give you guys another little preview of the music. A lot of people have said that they really like to hear the music from Room to Breathe. So hey Winston, I am going to try to start incorporating at least maybe one or two songs at the end of the podcast for you. Um, so the music that you guys are about to hear, for those of you who are new and don't know, the music is by Room to Breathe. That is me. I actually wrote and produced all of the music for Room to Breathe. Um, that music has come from pages of my diary, you guys. And so with this music. Um, it's when I say like it's my story, it's my journey that I choose to share with you guys. That's exactly what it is. And I want you guys to have that opportunity to know that, there are other resources and other ways that we can continue to grow and to heal with, the things that we've gone through and the things that we're going through. Um, and so I'm gonna give you guys a little, just a little preview of some of the songs. You can find it on all music streaming platforms. For those of you who don't know. So wherever you listen to your music at, you can find Room, the number 2, and Breathe. Check it out. Like I said, hang out in the chat for a little bit. We've got about, mm, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to go. So let me know what you guys think. Abundant Risings, Lady Blue. I see you in the house, Carol. Um, but yeah, let me get y'all a little room to breathe. Hold on.
Candles burning, soft music plays. This moment's mine, no need to chase. Oh, got to love myself, no compromise. Taking care of me is no surprise. In this world, got self-care queen, no room for doubt. Taking time to nurture my soul. Strengthen every stride, I'm in control. I deserve this time to heal and unwind. Heal and unwind. I'm worth it all. Self-love setting it all. Beautiful inside and out. I'm in control.
So you know what, guys? Next, I think I'm gonna end it with my favorite song, y'all. Y'all know. For those of you who have been around, y'all know which one my favorite is. I think the perfect way to send us out the door today is truthfully going to be Faith on 10. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And like I said, I hope you all have an amazing day on purpose, filled with nothing but purpose. And um, yeah, we're gonna have a great day, y'all. It's gonna be a great day.
I am here. God got me. I ain't worried about a thing. I'm covered, I'm chosen. I walk like a queen. Let's go. I'm blessed, I'm strong, my faith on 10. Devil try to block, but I still win. I walk in the word, I stand on truth. God made a way, yeah, I'm living proof. I'm covered in grace, my steps are divine. No fear, no doubt, I stay aligned. Favor on me, it's all in His hands. I trust in the Lord, I stick to the plan. Every battle I face, I already won. No need to stress, my fight is done. God is my rock, I stand on His name. Through all the trials, He stayed the same. I walk by faith, I don't need sight. Even in darkness, I see the light. Enemies talk, but I stay unbothered. I got the armor, my soul is covered. Chains been broken, I'm set so free. No turning back, my destiny. Kingdom living, I'm built for more. I praise Him high, I lift the score. I'm blessed, I'm strong, my faith on 10. Devil try to block, but I still win. I walk in the word, I stand on truth. God made a way, yeah, I'm living proof. I'm covered in grace, my steps are divine. No fear, no doubt, I stay alive. Favor on me, it's all in His hands. I trust in the Lord, I stick to the plan. I don't need luck, I got God's hand. He parting the seas, I walk through the land. No weapon formed, yeah, it won't stand. I keep my peace, I know who I am. I'm healed, I'm whole, my spirit is right. Stayed in the dark, but stepped in the light. Storms gon' come, but I won't fold. Heart on fire, my faith is gold. I speak His name, I break them chains. Covered in mercy, I shake the pain. I move in love, I walk with grace. Every step I take, I see His face. I'm more than enough, I'm chosen, I'm free. The kingdom is here, His spirit in me. Ain't no defeat, I know who I serve. I stand in His promise, I trust in His blessing. I'm strong, my faith on 10. Devil try to block, but I still win. I walk in the word, I stand on truth. God made a way, yeah, I'm living proof. I'm covered in grace, my steps are divine. No fear, no doubt, I stay aligned. Favor on me, it's all in His hands. I trust in the Lord, stick to the plan. Yeah, yeah, stay on go. Faith too strong, can't lose no more. God got me, that's all I know. I walk in love, my light gon'